Hey everyone, welcome back to Coins Old World PK, where we dive into the fascinating world of rare coins. Today we're exploring the top 8 most valuable Monticello Jefferson nickels. Whether you're a seasoned collector or new to the hobby, these coins might surprise you with their impressive value. Let's get started. First up, the 1944 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the large S mint mark, in extra fine condition. If you're a fan of Jefferson nickels or simply curious about valuable coins, you're in for a treat. Stay tuned as we explore the history, unique features, and current market value of this extraordinary coin. The 1944 Jefferson nickel is part of the wartime nickel series, minted during World War II from 1942 to 1945. Due to the war, nickel, a critical material for the war effort, was in short supply. As a result, the U.S. Mint altered the composition of the 5-cent coin, replacing the nickel content with a mixture of 56% copper, 35% silver, and 9% manganese. This change not only conserved nickel, but also introduced what collectors now know as the Silver War nickels. The 1944 Jefferson nickel, minted in San Francisco, is easily identified by the large S mint mark located above Monticello on the reverse side of the coin. This prominent mint mark distinguishes it from earlier issues and is a key feature for collectors. The large S mint mark also adds to the coin's appeal, making it a highly sought-after piece in the world of coin collecting. The obverse of the 1944 Jefferson nickel features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, designed by Felix Schlag. The word liberty and the motto "In God We Trust" are inscribed around the portrait, along with the year of minting 1944. On the reverse side, you'll find a detailed depiction of Monticello Jefferson's iconic home in Virginia. The inscriptions E Pluribus Unum and United States of America encircle the image, with the denomination 5 cents at the bottom. The large S mint mark above Monticello indicates that this coin was minted in San Francisco, one of the 3 mints that produced wartime nickels. The 1944 S Jefferson nickel is particularly valuable in extra fine condition, which means it has only slight wear on the highest points of the design. In this condition, the coin still retains much of its original detail and luster, making it highly desirable among collectors. The presence of the large S mint mark, combined with its wartime silver content, contributes to the coin's rarity and value. One of the factors that can significantly affect the value of the 1944 S Jefferson nickel is its eye appeal. Coins with sharp details, minimal wear, and attractive toning are more likely to fetch higher prices in the market. Additionally, coins with full steps, the lines on Monticello's steps on the reverse side, are even rarer and can command a premium. Now, let's talk about the big question on every collector's mind: what's the market value of the 1944 S Jefferson nickel in extra fine condition today? As of March 2020, the value of a 1944 S Jefferson nickel in extra fine condition can vary based on factors such as the coin's overall eye appeal, market demand, and recent auction results. On average, you can expect this coin to be valued between $250,000. However, coins in exceptional condition with strong eye appeal and full steps may sell for significantly more, sometimes reaching upwards of $370,000 or more at auction. It's important to note that the coin market is dynamic and prices can fluctuate based on collector interest and the availability of similar coins. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1944 S Jefferson nickel, it's a good idea to consult with reputable dealers, check recent auction results, and stay informed about market trends. The 1944 S Jefferson nickel is a fantastic addition to any coin collection, especially for those interested in wartime coinage or Jefferson nickels. Its historical significance, combined with its silver content and the large S mint mark, makes it a valuable and interesting piece. While it's not the most expensive coin in the Jefferson nickel series, its value has the potential to increase over time, particularly as the market for collectible coins continues to grow. Investing in coins like the 1944 S Jefferson nickel can be a rewarding experience, both financially and as a way to preserve a piece of American history. And there you have it, folks, a detailed look at the 1944 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the large S mint mark in extra fine condition. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is a gem worth adding to your collection. Its combination of history, rarity, and current market value makes it a standout piece in the world of numismatics. Next up, the 1943 Monticello Jefferson nickel with a large S mint mark. If you're a coin collector or just curious about the value of rare coins, you're in the right place. Make sure to stick around until the end of the video, as we'll be revealing the current market value of this rare coin in very fine condition. So, without further ado, let's get started. First, let's talk a bit about the historical context of the 1943 Monticello Jefferson nickel. The year 1943 was a challenging time for the United States and the world, as World War II was in full swing. Due to the war, there was a critical shortage of materials like copper and nickel, which were essential for war production. To address this shortage, the U.S. Mint decided to change the composition of the Jefferson nickel from its traditional 75% copper and 25% nickel to a wartime alloy consisting of 56% copper, 35% silver, and 9% manganese. This change was not only a practical solution to the material shortage, but also made these coins a unique part of American history. The 1943 Monticello Jefferson nickel is one of the famous war nickels produced between 1942 and 1945. What makes this particular coin stand out is the large S mint mark, indicating that it was struck at the San Francisco Mint. Unlike regular nickels, the mint mark on war nickels is located above Monticello's dome on the reverse side, making it easily distinguishable. Now, let's talk about the coin's design. The obverse side features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, designed by Felix Schlag. On the reverse, you'll find the Monticello, Jefferson's beloved Virginia home, which gives the coin its nickname, the Monticello nickel. The large S mint mark adds to the coin's distinctiveness and desirability among collectors. Why is the 1943 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the large S mint mark considered rare? The answer lies in a combination of factors, including its limited mintage, historical significance, and the unique wartime composition. The San Francisco Mint produced fewer nickels compared to the Philadelphia and Denver mints during this period, making the S mint-marked coins less common. Moreover, the silver content of these nickels has also contributed to their desirability. Over the years, many of these coins were melted down for their silver, further reducing the number of surviving specimens. This scarcity, combined with the coin's historical importance, has made it a highly sought-after piece among collectors. For this particular coin, we're focusing on the very fine condition. In this grade, the coin shows moderate wear but still retains most of its original details. You can expect to see slight wear on Jefferson's hair and cheekbones on the obverse, while the reverse will have some wear on Monticello's columns and steps. Despite this wear, the large S mint mark should be clear and well-defined, adding to the coin's overall appeal. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for: what is the current market value of a 1943 Monticello Jefferson nickel with a large S mint mark in very fine condition? As of today's market, this coin can be valued between $370,000, depending on factors such as specific condition, market demand, and whether it's part of a complete set of war nickels. While this may not seem like a fortune, it's important to remember that the value of coins like this can fluctuate over time, especially as the number of available specimens decreases. Additionally, finding one in higher grades or with unique characteristics, such as an error or variation, could significantly increase its value. And there you have it. The 1943 Monticello Jefferson nickel with a large S mint mark is a fascinating piece of American history, and owning one is like holding a small piece of World War II in your hand. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is definitely worth considering for your collection. Next up, we're exploring a rare and valuable coin that's captured the interest of collectors: the 1967 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, particularly in a striking yellow color shade condition. First, let's examine the coin itself. The 1967 Jefferson nickel, part of the Monticello series, features the likeness of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his Virginia estate, on the reverse. It's a classic piece that reflects a significant period in American history, produced during a time when the U.S. Mint was ramping up production to meet the demands of a growing economy. The 1967 Jefferson nickel holds particular interest due to its unique characteristics. However, what sets this coin apart is its rare yellow color shade condition. Coins can exhibit various color shades due to factors like environmental exposure, oxidation, or special chemical treatments. The yellow hue on this 1967 Jefferson nickel is not commonly seen and can be a result of specific aging processes or unique storage conditions. In the realm of coin collecting, color shades can greatly influence a coin's value. While most 1967 Jefferson nickels are found in standard gray or silver tones, those with unusual colors, especially well-preserved examples like this one, can attract significant attention from collectors and investors alike. As of today's market, the value of a 1967 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in yellow color shade condition can vary. Depending on factors such as the coin's overall condition, the intensity of the yellow hue, and current market demand, these coins can fetch impressive prices. On average, you might see values ranging from $400,000, however, in exceptional condition or with particularly striking color. Some examples could command prices upwards of $600,000 or more. Coins like this 1967 Jefferson nickel with unique color shades are quite rare. Collectors are always on the lookout for pieces that stand out, and a yellow-shaded nickel from 1967 is definitely a gem in any collection. To maximize the value of such a coin, it's essential to have it properly graded and authenticated by a reputable service. The grading process will assess the coin's condition and its unique color characteristics, helping to establish its market value. Coins with unusual color shades are often graded more carefully. Factors such as color consistency and overall preservation play a crucial role in determining their final market value. In conclusion, the 1967 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, especially in a rare yellow color shade condition, is a fascinating piece of numismatic history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the world of coin collecting, this nickel represents a unique opportunity to own a piece of American coinage with exceptional appeal. Next up, the 1964 D Monticello nickel with a unique color shade condition. If you're a fan of numismatics or simply curious about what makes this coin stand out, stick around. You might be surprised by its value. Our focus today is the 1964 D Monticello nickel. Minted in Denver, this coin is part of the well-known Monticello series, featuring Thomas Jefferson's historic home on the reverse. The 1964 D nickel is notable not only for its historical significance, but also for its unique condition and color shade. The 1964 D Monticello nickel was struck during a pivotal time in U.S. history. It was the last year the nickel featured the Monticello reverse before the introduction of the Jefferson memorial design in 1965. This change marked the end of a significant era in nickel design, making the 1964 D a historical piece in its own right. The D Mint mark signifies that this nickel was produced at the Denver Mint, a facility renowned for its meticulous coin production. The 1964 D Monticello nickel features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and the Monticello building on the reverse. The coin's design is both elegant and emblematic of American history. What sets this particular nickel apart is its color shade condition. Coins in this category exhibit unique toning, which can range from subtle hues to more pronounced shades. This coloration often results from the coin's interaction with environmental factors over time, such as exposure to air and moisture. Now, let's address the million-dollar question: what's it worth? The value of a 1964 D Monticello nickel in a special color shade condition can vary significantly based on several factors: the intensity and uniqueness of the color, overall coin preservation, and current market demand. In general, well-preserved coins with distinct color shades can command impressive prices. In today's market, you might see a 1964 D Monticello nickel with an exceptional color shade selling for anywhere between $100 to $1,000, depending on its specific characteristics. Coins with particularly rare and striking shades can fetch even higher amounts. To get a precise valuation, it's always best to consult with a professional numismatist or get the coin appraised by a reputable grading service. So why does a coin like this hold such value? Beyond its historical context, the rarity of the color shade plays a crucial role. Coins with unique and vibrant hues are less common and often sought after by collectors. Additionally, the condition of the coin, whether it's free from major scratches, dents, or discoloration, further influences its market value. In conclusion, the 1964 D Monticello nickel with a unique color shade is more than just a piece of currency. It's a valuable collector's item with historical significance. Its rarity and distinctive appearance make it a prized possession for numismatists and coin enthusiasts alike. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1965, specifically one in a unique black color shade condition. If you've ever wondered about its market value and rarity, you're in the right place. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated on all things coin collecting. Now, let's dive into the details of this intriguing coin. The Monticello Jefferson nickel, produced by the U.S. Mint, was first issued in 1938 and underwent a notable design change in 1965. The 1965 issue was particularly significant as it marked a transition from silver to copper-nickel compositions due to the rising cost of silver. While the standard 1965 Jefferson nickel is relatively common, today we're focusing on a rare variation, the nickel, with a black color shade. This is not an official mint variety but a result of unique circumstances that we'll discuss shortly. Typically, Monticello Jefferson nickels from 1965 come in their usual copper-nickel alloy. However, a black color shade can occur due to environmental factors such as oxidation or the presence of certain chemicals. This blackened appearance is rare and often sought after by collectors. Show comparison shots of a standard 1965 Jefferson nickel and one with a black color shade. Collectors often find these unique color shades intriguing because they add an element of rarity and distinctiveness to their collection. Now, let's talk about value. The black color shade Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1965, while not officially recognized as a mint error, can fetch significant sums in the market. Prices can vary widely depending on the condition, rarity, and demand. As of today, these coins can be valued anywhere from $50,000, particularly if they are in exceptional condition. Factors like how well preserved the black shade is and the overall quality of the coin play a crucial role in determining its final price. If you come across a 1965 Jefferson nickel with a black color shade, it's worth having it appraised by a professional. Proper grading and authentication can greatly influence its market value. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, focusing on the Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1953 with a D mint mark, especially those with a black color shade condition. This particular coin has gained significant attention in the collector's market. Let's explore its unique features, historical context, and why it's commanding such impressive value today. The Monticello Jefferson nickel was first minted in 1938 and has been a staple in American numismatics. The 1953 nickel is notable for its design, featuring Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his estate, Monticello, on the reverse. The D mint mark indicates that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint. Now, let's talk about the black color shade condition. Typically, coins are valued based on their rarity, condition, and demand. A black color shade on a 1953 Monticello nickel is quite unusual and can be attributed to a variety of factors such as environmental exposure or a unique toning process. This black coloration, while not typical, adds an intriguing layer to its story. In 1953, the U.S. Mint produced a significant number of Jefferson nickels. The year was a time of post-war recovery, and coin production was steady. However, not all coins were preserved perfectly. The black shade seen on some of these 1953 nickels is a rare sight and contributes to its high value in today's market. So, what makes this coin so valuable today? The rarity of the black color shade and the coin's overall condition play a huge role. In the world of coin collecting, uniqueness and condition are key factors. A 1953 Monticello nickel with a black color shade can command impressive sums, often ranging from $800,000 or more, depending on its exact condition and market demand. Experts and auction houses have highlighted the significant value of these rare coins. For instance, recent auctions have seen similar coins fetching premium prices, reflecting their high demand among collectors. Collectors are drawn to the unusual appearance and historical significance, which drives up the price. In conclusion, the 1953 Monticello Jefferson nickel with a black color shade is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. Its rarity and unique condition make it a standout in any collection. If you're lucky enough to own one, you're holding a valuable treasure. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1952 without a mint mark in uncirculated condition. We'll explore its unique features, historical significance, and why this coin commands such impressive values in today's market. First, let's set the stage with some background information. The Monticello Jefferson nickel was first issued in 1938 to replace the Buffalo nickel, designed by Felix Schlag. The reverse side features Monticello, Thomas Jefferson's historic estate, and the obverse depicts a portrait of Jefferson. The 1952 issue is particularly notable for its design and production quality. In 1952, the U.S. Mint produced the Jefferson nickel with a slightly different approach compared to other years. The coin's design was maintained, but subtle changes in minting and striking processes influenced its final appearance. The 1952 nickel without a mint mark, meaning it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, often had a distinct appearance due to its lack of mint mark. When we say a coin is in uncirculated condition, we refer to its state of preservation. An uncirculated coin has never been used in daily transactions, so it retains its original mint luster and shows no signs of wear, but the 1952 Jefferson nickel, An uncirculated example means the coin will have sharp details, full strikes, and minimal blemishes or discoloration. Although the 1952 Jefferson nickel was produced in relatively large numbers, uncirculated examples are rare due to their age and the wear that most coins of this vintage experienced over time. The absence of a mint mark on these coins further adds to their intrigue for collectors. The market value of a 1952 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in uncirculated condition can vary based on several factors including its grade, luster, and overall appeal. As of recent market trends, uncirculated specimens of this nickel can command prices ranging from $600,000. This range reflects differences in condition, with higher-end coins fetching premium prices. To sum up, the 1952 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in uncirculated condition is a highly valuable coin in today's market. Its rarity, combined with its excellent condition, makes it a prized possession for collectors. If you come across one of these coins, you could be holding a piece of numismatic history worth a significant amount. Next up, the 1978 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, specifically in that elusive black color shade condition. This nickel might surprise you with its market value and rarity. So, if you're a coin collector or just curious about what makes this coin so special, stay tuned. The Monticello Jefferson nickel, introduced in 1938, features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and a depiction of his estate, Monticello, on the reverse. The design was created by Felix Schlag and has undergone various changes over the years. However, today we're focusing on the 1978 version. In 1978, the Jefferson nickel was struck at the Philadelphia Mint without a mint mark. This is significant because coins produced at Philadelphia in this era didn't have a mint mark, unlike those produced in Denver and San Francisco. Now, what makes the 1978 nickel we're discussing so unique is its black color shade. Typically, nickels have a silver-gray appearance, but this particular nickel has developed a deep black hue. This coloration can result from a variety of factors, including exposure to certain chemicals or environmental conditions. It's crucial to note that such a black color shade is rare and not part of the standard minting process. The black coloration often results from long-term storage or specific environmental factors that cause discoloration. While not necessarily the result of a minting error, this color change makes the coin highly distinctive and appealing to collectors. Now, let's talk about the market value. The 1978 Monticello nickel without a mint mark in black color shade condition can be quite valuable, especially to collectors who appreciate its rarity and unique appearance. As of today, a Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1978 in this condition can fetch a significant amount. Values can vary based on the exact condition of the coin, the quality of the black coloration, and market demand. However, you might see prices ranging from $700,000 to even over $1,000 for coins in exceptional condition. Collectors are particularly interested in these rare and unique color-shaded coins due to their limited availability and the intriguing stories behind their appearance. A coin like this stands out in any collection. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 1978 Monticello Jefferson nickel in black color shade is certainly a piece worth keeping an eye out for. Its rarity and unique appearance make it a valuable addition to any collection. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1978 Monticello nickel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments if you've ever encountered a coin like this, or if you have any questions about rare coins. See you.